These days, if anyone brought in a sign that said the guy behind me can't see, it'd be confiscated because of the intentions of the fan hanging on to it. Good thing, I suppose, because that's a dick move. Dave Batista was helped to the ring where a wheelchair was waiting for him, even though they could have honestly just brought him to the ring in the wheelchair to speed things up and not have him walk with more constant pain. That's what she said sign? You know, that'd be funny if there was something to say that to, but when it's just randomly around with no joke added to it, it loses its humor.
It took 20 minutes to extract Batista from that hole that...
Probably because they were waiting for the fans of the crowd to leave the arena before getting Dave out of there.
Still demanding the spotlight?
Well, yeah, that's kind of been Dave's thing for the last few months. Why wouldn't he demand the spotlight even when injured and sitting in a wheelchair?
Never thought would come out of my mouth.
While the one thing we really wish never came out of Dave's mouth is the amount of saliva he keeps spraying all over the microphones. He definitely wouldn't be cutting promos if we were in a global pandemic, that's for sure.
I'm contemplating filing suit against John Cena.
Even though I signed on for this I Quit match, did everything that's legal in an I Quit match, and even threatened John Cena's life, but sure, let's file a lawsuit that's doomed to fail. Also, Dave Batista threatens to file a lawsuit because John Cena threatened his life. Are we just going to ignore the fact that at Over the Limit, Dave tried to run over John with a car?
Filing suit against every fan for supporting what happened.
Dave Batista sounds like the entire IWC in the later years by wanting to sue fans for supporting things that he doesn't like. You are part of the problem! How dare you! I want to sue you because things should always go my way, never your way! Sound familiar?
I'll be back healthier than ever, stronger than ever.
And the fans still won't give a shit about him because of the sad and poor timing in 2014.
I deserve a rematch!
Even though he lost at WrestleMania, then Extreme Rules was Dave's rematch, followed by him getting yet another match at Over the Limit. But sure, let's say he deserves a rematch after losing 3 consecutive times.
All of whom are going to be decided tonight.
Bret the Hitman Hart announces that John Cena's 3 opponents at Fatal 4-Way will be determined by qualifying matches tonight. Dave knows that he's injured for a long time, yet is upset that John is getting opponents. Did he actually think John would wait for the entire duration of the injuries before defending his title? Not how it goes here.
Qualify for the Fatal 4-Way right now.
Sitting here in a wheelchair, I'm hurt.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm on Dave's side with this. Bret Hart was a complete fucking asshole by putting Dave in a match despite the multiple injuries. He didn't deserve any of this shit. Makes me feel less bad when the Nexus arrives and annihilates Bret later on.
I know you're hurt, so's your opponent, Randy Orton.
Bret defends his actions by saying that Randy Orton is also injured. That's a terrible excuse because Randy just has a separated shoulder. Batista is literally in a wheelchair.
I cannot compete, and you can't make me.
Honestly, if Dave didn't have a reason to file a lawsuit before, he certainly does now. Bret must secretly still hate WWE and Vince McMahon and wants a reason to tear it down from the inside out.
Take it or forfeit.
You do that, and I'll quit.
And the winner, Randy Orton.
What?
Dave threatened to quit if Bret forced him to compete in a match. Now that Bret says that Randy Orton qualifies by forfeit, Dave quits anyway? Also, once again, Dave is upset that he's not at the Fatal 4-Way match, despite the fact that he said his injuries would be too severe for him to compete at the show. Is he magically healed or something? What the hell is even going on here?
All of you will be so bored, you'll never watch the show.
Judging by the ratings of the show in 2010 compared to the present day, holy shit, Dave Batista was right! I'm still here and I'll always be here, but holy shit!
I quit!
Just in time, too. Getting ambushed on a weekly basis by the Nexus would have been a terrible look for Batista's character.
Underestimated the...
Dave could barely move whatsoever when standing up, yet suddenly has all the power and momentum to slap his ass without any problem. See, they're even using the wheelchair to get Dave out of the arena. Why can't they have used it to bring him to the ring then?